What up, people? Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're on. Yeah. My lady just asking me if we're on live, huh? Well, right now I literally just got on, so I'm just letting the room fill up. Um, yeah. Let me let this fill up, man. Let me see who's up watching, yeah. Cool. Oh, Bedeli's on line working. Where's Let me see what Stu's up to. This track is fast, man. Because these guys are. That was a legit jog by Baker. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What was that? Gretchen, he came fourth. He didn't get out. That's what I was trying to say, yo. Dang, yo. Yo, I don't know if y'all seen that Trayvon Bromell heat right now. I'm watching the hundreds live for all y'all that are coming in here. 100 meters live at the Olympics. The favorite, Trayvon Bromell, in his quarterfinal round just came fourth. That has to be a personal best for that Nigerian guy though. I don't even know who that is. He did nothing out the blocks. Nigeria, Qatar. What? Did he come third? Oh, he came fourth for sure. Dang, man. Dang. That's tough, man. That is tough. Trayvon came in with a 9.77 clocking. And now. Okay, cool. This is crazy. Um, Let me just. This woman. Uh, uh, Telling you, man. who knows what's wrong, but I'm saying championships is just it's just something different, man. Talk 100 years while you watch Arrow. Well, unusual results is right. Everyone is tuning in right now. Big up yourself. Checking out these 100 meters. Checking out these 100 meters. If you're in here, holla at me, yo. I went live a little bit late today because I had to do some TV stuff. But we here now. Let's put some results up on the screen. We need to see Trayvon's time, man, because oh no, that's women. Hold up, men's heats. Why are they so late with the results right now? Hurry up. This is crazy, yo. I'm on the World Athletic site. They ain't even got no updated times, yo. Come on. Here we go. Just women. Men, heat, result. Okay. Now. Hold up. Let me widen this for you guys a little bit. There we go. Okay. So the fact Trayvon will get through on. Oh, that's a medalist right there from the people. Marcel Jacobs. Ooh, big up the one named Gavin Simmons. That's my virgin, yo. I was in his wedding. Yo, did I do this already? Yeah, share that. Ooh, do, 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 do. Yo, man, let me look at Trayvon's time real quick. Sorry, man, my phone's blowing up right now with everything that's going on. So, you see right there, 10 ones. There's 10 ones in that session. Trayvon had a really fast, he had a really why are they, they're so slow with the results right now. Dang. Bear with me, people. The results haven't come up yet for that second heat, but he ran 10-0, obviously. I think that's going to make it through. I think he's fine, but that's definitely a scare. You want to look convincing through your first round, you know what I'm saying? That didn't look convincing at all. Marcel Jacobs, people, remember that name. There we go. There we go. Out the blocks well, and he ain't even a starter. Watch the finish, though. There we go. 994. I'm trying to tell y'all. Listen, I understand these sprints, man. I understand these sprints. I'm trying to tell y'all. So that's one medalist looking good. I would let me see. I would like to see Sean Maswangani get through. You know what I'm saying? He's had a long season though, man. That youth's future is really bright. Exerting a little bit too much in the early part of the race, but Marcel Jacobs, look at that. Smooth out the blocks. Hips are always right under him, man. He looks somewhat robotic, but it's smooth, so I don't mind that. And he's sailing through the line at all times. It's like the line is getting to him. He's not getting to the line. That's how you want it to be. What's up, hotness? Ooh. So lane draws. Oof. Oh, they split the Jamaicans up though. Ta Lou should be happy about that, but that might be better for Shericka that she don't feel the heat. Yo, you know what? So in these lane draws right now for the women's 100, did he just jump again? What? There's so much going on right now. So Daryl Anita has lane 2, Tiana Daniels lane 3, Elaine Thompson Hera lane 4, Shelly Fraser Price lane 5, Mary Jose Ta Lou lane 6, Shericka Jackson lane 7, how do you say her name? Is it Ajla? Ayla? Del Ponte lane 8, Majinga Kambundi in lane 9. They put the two Swiss girls together to battle for their country pride. But anyways, Elaine and Shelly might race themselves out. The race, Shericka Jackson could sail through as those two battle it out and tighten each other up. Or those two women can take themselves to exceptional heights. They can take each other to that 10-5. Yo, Justin, be yourself, yo. Yo, I tuned in kind of late, dude. I seen you send some voice notes. I didn't get to listen to them yet because I had a bunch of stuff going on. I was on TV earlier this morning. My girl was on TV earlier this morning. There's just a lot of stuff going on. But we're here now. Temperature in Tokyo right now is 28 degrees. It's beautiful. It's hot weather. That's a hot final. Yo, Justin, do you mind if I play your message right now while I'm live streaming, or is it kind of is it something you don't want on air? Ain't much people in here, anyways. I want to know what you said about that. What you seen in the hundreds. I told you about Elaine, but the thing is, I was on TV while Elaine's race ran, so I didn't even get to watch it properly. But Jade is going nuts about it, yo. I heard it was disgusting. And you sent me a message. I was like, whoa. So I think that was after Elaine's run. He thinks Shelly Ann's a lock too. She not no lock, man. Oh no. Sabat. Look at Force a Habit waving to the crowd, and Ruswa Sabai didn't make it through to the finals. I'm not laughing about that. I'm laughing about the fact that he was waving to the fans and bowed. Look at how routine these athletes are. That sucks, man. That really sucks. Yo, apparently I'm ahead of some people that are watching, so I'm kind of ruining it for people. I think he's safe though. I don't think Bromell expected them to run that fast in the heat, man. Joel, big up yourself, yeah. Mitchell Pierre, tell me what country you're in. I'll tell you what channel it's on. If you're in Canada, it's on CBC. If you're in the UK, it's on BBC. Apparently, Discovery Plus has bought a lot of the rights for track and field, so they have a lot of channels. What's up, little buddy? You can come, but don't come on the camera though, because I don't know if mommy wants you on camera. What's up, buddy? USA. Okay, so you go. Sorry, buddy. You can watch it on NBC there, Mitchell. What's that? Regin, Big Spider-Man. You don't see mans are running 100 right now on TV. 100 meters? You want to watch? You want to see man's run really fast? Come watch this one. Sit right there, buddy. It's exciting. They're like the Flash. No. He's good. He's good. They're like the Flash, dude. I'm just talking to some people while we're watching, all right? So I'm gonna try to. It's loose, baby. It's all good. We're cool. What's up, buddy? Okay. Okay. Su Bingjian. Yo, he didn't give the fist. He usually gives that the fist. Didn't do it this time. Hyman. Okay. I need to. There's too many people I gotta message here. What the heck is going on? What the heck is going on? Yeah, I'm talking to Wallace Spearman right now. He's there. If y'all don't know, former sprinter back in the day, 200 meters. Yeah. Who the heck were those guys ahead of Trayvon? What's up, buddy? What? Hey, that's my belt, dude. Soon you'll be able to wear that belt. Here we go. Oh, Bing Jans. Look at them. They're like the Flash. Go ahead, Jason. That dude from St. Kitts down at the bottom. He used to live with me. Yo, 10:04. Okay. I think Trayvon's gonna be fine because he around 10:04 and 10:05, and these mans are winning with those times. So he'll be a little cute. He'll be okay. Let's check out the times in that second. So Enoch Edigoki ran a personal best of 9.98 seconds. What was his time before that is what I need to know. Femi Agonod, he's pretty good though. He ran 10:02. Arnold Hughes was expected to run fast 10:04. Trayvon Bromell 10:05. He should be safe with that 10:05. I think he'll be okay. Jason, I need to see what happens to him. Always, man. Jason always gets out, but he just needs to chill once you're out that far in front, there's not much left to do. Su Bingjian is obviously in really good shape. I think it would be an accomplishment for him to be in the finals. He should be in the finals, but he hasn't run much this year. See, I don't get mans slowing down like that and allowing people to pass them at the line. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. If you're winning to 90 meters, win your heat. He looked at 80 and let this guy pass him. He's slowing down and let this guy pass him. You can't do stuff like that. There's nothing cool about that. These lane draws are important. Su Bingjian is older too. He's like a vet. He should know. He should definitely know better than that, man. So Trayvon's gonna be safe. He's gonna be safe. My phone is blowing up right now, people. Blowing up. I wonder if Wallace will talk to me from the stadium. Yeah, everyone's asking what's up with Bromell. Still ran 10:05. He'll get through, but he still doesn't look how I expected him to. That start is extremely important to Trayvon, man. He's not one of them runners that can make a move in the middle. It's just not his running style. And that's not no shade. That's not no hate. It's just not his style. If he gets out, he's almost impossible to beat. But that's what he does. But if he doesn't do it, it's gonna be trouble, trouble. Let me fix my camera. It looks kind of dark. Um, Tim, what y'all are seeing, man? I know a lot of people are asleep right now. It's really early in the morning, but we don't sleep when track is on, man. We don't do that. Is this the one? Let me brighten this up just a little bit. No, not like that. Oh, there we go. We need to. Is it this one? There we go. I think that can go on. Is that bright enough or a little more? That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Boom. Yo, Joel, man. My metal picks right now are all safe. The only one that's kind of in jeopardy, funny enough, is the one that everyone thinks is going to win, Trayvon Bromell. But he still ran 10-0. I think people need to realize he still ran 10-05. These guys in these other sections, let's see here, still not updated. Was that Heat 3 we just saw or Heat 4? That was. Okay, yeah. So, Ronnie Baker looked exceptional. I mean, you run 10-0. Okay, look at Ronnie Baker's 10-0. Look at Trayvon Bromell's 10-0. Trayvon ran that. That's the problem. It's 10-0 and it's fast, but he ran that. Ronnie Baker ran 10-03, and he was chilling. And you want to be majestic when you go through these rounds. Like you separate yourself, but you do it in an intimidating fashion. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if Donovan wants to jump on this live. Um, yeah, so this guy, oh, he messaged me. You watching? The women, the women just, the women looked disgusting. Jamaica is sweeping. They all jogged 10 sevens. Talu ran 10 7, but she was running. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, another one of my medalists is coming to the stage and completely lost. Yeah, you know what, Joe? And also big respect. Everyone's getting messed up with these times for the schedule, man. Dude, Andre kind of looks like a superhero. Why do they keep on spelling his name wrong? It's not a small lowercase d. Why do they keep doing that? Anyways, schedule's messing a lot of people up, man. Joel, yeah, he needs to separate himself in the semi. We're talking about Trayvon Bromell in the next round to not only to prove to himself but also get people back on his side. What y'all think of these Canadian bodysuits? What y'all think of the gray? I prefer the red and the black, but it's different. I mean, mm. Yeah, man. Because it's two different televisions watching the same thing. People across the world are watching the same thing. Little buddy. Let's see. Let's see. This is gonna be very telling. Let's see. Look, select the flash. No, 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 no false starts. Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Who's that? Someone false started. I don't know, dude. Oh no. I see no one move. That's it. He what? He doesn't look like he false started to me. 0.093? Come on, man. Don't do this. Wait a minute. No one false started. What? Green card, man. Let these guys run. You know what I'm saying? Let these guys run, Lukes. That's what I'm saying, man. Give these green cards, man. Hmm. False starts just change everything, but I must say, if I'm going off of looks right now, Andre looks extremely focused. Oh yeah, he looks ready. He looks ready. He looks ready. Are you kidding me? Okay, so these two false starts, when there's two false starts, that's when it starts to mess with people's heads, especially in these heats. You can't even see. I want to say give another green card, but they're not going to be able to do that though. They're not going to be able to. Oh, Reese is moving. Reese looks like he's moving. See, it's just too many false starts, man. I don't. Yo, that guy that won the preliminary round from Oman, he got a pretty good lane for his quarterfinal, man. I think those guys that come through from the prelim should automatically get lane 2 or lane 9. You, you can't disqualify these guys, man. Dag, man. That doesn't make any sense to me, man. I don't like machine false starts. This is a tough championships for that group, man. This is so bad. He's talented too, man. He still has the 200 to run, but I mean, could be a blessing in disguise because he could just focus on the 200 meters. But you're all hyped to run. You've gone through all of the protocols. You've gone through the whole process. Fred Curley, what do we think about his demeanor? Mm, hmm. TBD. But this guy looks focused. Yeah, yeah, he looks focused. He looks focused. TV in the other room is slightly ahead, so we can kind of hear. I know the fall starts before they happen. There you go. Ooh. So wait a second. Does Andre have a start now? Does Andre have a start now? There you go. There you. Jeez. Jeez. I told you I could see it in his face. I could see it in his face. He's looking ready, man. I don't want no one questioning my metal picks no more. The only thing is, most people that I got feedback from were talking to me about the fact that hold on a second, Luke. People were talking to me about how I didn't have. I was saying Trayvon probably won't win, but he'll medal. But that's the only issue with my picks. And everybody thought that Trayvon was gonna be a medal threat, but I feel like Ronnie Baker's gonna be that medal threat now. Oh yeah, Andre looked. He pushed the system a little bit there. What I like is the fact that he got out the blocks. Oh, that's a nice little replay right there. Okay. What you think of that, baby? You like that bit? It's not bad. Really? I'm still. It's to be determined for me still. I like the black. Yeah. Yeah, it's not doing it right now. Yeah, I know, right? You need to be positive. This is crazy. Trayvon ran badly. Divine is disqualified and their teammates. Yeah, man. So not only that, Joel. So Trayvon ran bad, but he'll probably still make it through. Divine got disqualified. Still has the 200 meters to focus on, but still. And then Blessing got popped. So it's not necessarily good for that training group. What are you doing, buddy? But it's important that you don't touch anything right now. So are you gonna touch? Okay, you need to stop that. See, I'm cool with you being in the room right now, but okay, perfect. Good job, buddy. They're interviewing Dina Asher Smith right now. There's a lot of expectations from her, considering how well she did in 2019. Wow. Wow. So Dina tore her hamstring. Yeah, Joel. So Dina Asher Smith tore her hamstring at the British trials. And that's why she wasn't able to championship performer. Um, let's see. Let's take a look at this schedule. I need to know when everything is happening. Um, it's a sad interview. Um, okay, so women's 800 meter semis. Okay, so there's some good action coming up. You check out a Ting Mo. 4x4 relay mixed final. No thanks, buddy. Thanks for thinking about me though. Appreciate it, dude. Um, and then the women's 100 meter finals. It will be happening tonight. I feel bad for Dina, man. She's trying to do this interview and keep it together, but it's the Olympics, man. It's just tough, man. This is sad, man. This is really sad. It's tough. I don't know how I feel about them being on her right now during this interview. Like this is an extended interview with someone who's obviously going through a very traumatic situation. Can you let her live for a second, man? It's Dina Asher Smith from Great Britain. Um, she. Well, here we go. Ilian. What's up, little dude? Yo, go ahead and cry, girl. It's okay. Not you, dude. She's sad. Yeah, but they're just on her, yo. Like, dang. You gotta ask another question, another question, another question. It's like, holy. It was mature for her to do that, but that was the perfect example of just yo, like, yeah. But the thing is, that's not Jeanette though. That's the producers in her ear. Yeah, I know, I know. She would know. She'd probably be like, "Dang, we gotta do it right now." They're probably, "No, we gotta get it now because this is coming up and this because." Yeah, producers would have been like on her about that, man. I'm just taking a look at Elaine's race right now. Yeah, Elaine's not joking around. Um, so yeah, man. I don't think they'll destroy her, but they definitely talked to her for much longer than they needed to. I know that. Alien. That's tough. It's true. It's in a way, it's true. It's a good point. It's an amazing point. So Michael Johnson's basically saying that Dina was keeping her injury a secret, and that's just something that athletes do. They, for their own um, mentality going into the races, and also just to not have people around them panicking. But he's saying that the alternative is that if you let people know early, they can not put too much into expectations of you, and they can kind of tone down on their thoughts and their feelings about what you will or won't do. You know what I'm saying? Um, so there's two sides of the coin, but an athlete's never gonna think like that. An athlete's gonna always feel like they could go. So I'm gonna have to go on TV again, ladies and gentlemen, but it's okay. Y'all can stay with me. Um, it's on FaceTime. I'll just keep it right here. Um, but yeah, my picks are looking good. So let's take a look at. So Andre looking. What's up with the rest of the heats? Are they gonna show these or what's up? Like we're just here talking. Like what's going on? Got two more sections, yo. We got Connie and Johan. Yo, how did it get? They gonna be out. Johan are pretty. These heats aren't really evenly dispersed, but I don't know. Maybe Johan and CJ should get through this section really easy. I'm not saying this anymore though, because Trayvon is. Let me calm down. Trayvon ran fast, but these guys just decided to run very fast. Let me see. Where's my zoom view? Oh, I ain't even. Let me just have that ready because. Yeah. Oh no. Ugh. Stop this for a second. That's my girl, as y'all know. Settings. Edit profile. So what y'all been seeing so far? Talk to me, man. And why are they not showing the races? This is. I think the races are happening. They can't have this long of a break, and that's crazy to me that they would do this in the middle of while everything's happening. Come on, man. absolutely nuts. Could have definitely spoke about this afterwards, man. Field. Come on, man. Who is that? Yeah, so much track and field on right now. It's crazy. Um, okay. Reconnection. 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 Dag, man. Okay. That's done. That's done. AH. I can't believe they just stopped showing the heats. What is going on with this? This is it's just crazy. Okay, let me go to results. This is what I get for watching it on TV. This Australian guy won his heat. That is bananas. That's what that remote though, buddy. Oh, sorry, your hands are full. All right. So, because of them wanting to talk to Dina that whole time, which is cool, I get it. Um, I missed the last two sections. Can y'all tell me what happened? Because the results are kind of slow right now. I missed the Connies because they wanted to talk to Dina. How did he look? How did Akani look? Rohan Browning, 10:01 over Johan Blake. Yo, man, some mans come out in their first round and do their thing, man. I never heard of him, but now that I think about it, no, I have. That's the guy. So Andre DeGrasse tied his personal best to 991. Marcel Jacobs has a new personal best now from 994 in his heat. Fred Curley 997. They're going way too fast right now. I'm about to just look myself. Summary. So 991 Andre DeGrasse, one of my medal picks. I have him winning season best and tied his personal best. Marcel Jacobs 994, a new personal best and a national record for Italy. Fred Curley 997. I feel like he exerted a lot in that section. He's not really a 100-meter guy though, so this is all new to him. Everyone has been right on himself. Yeah, Brownie looked pretty good. I just saw a replay just now. Oh, here's Elaine's heat. She is not even running. That was a disgusting 10-7. Careful, little buddy. Ferdinand, this Kenyan guy and this Nigerian guy and this guy from Qatar, Femi, still running pretty well. So those are some. So 998, 1001, 1002. The stream is kind of tripping. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we back. There's a lot going on over here. Sarno Hughes, 1004. He looked alright too, but it seemed like Zarnell and Trayvon were supposed to be the ones that separated themselves from that section, but that's not what happened. 1007. Philip Tortu, 1010. Reese Prescott, 1012. So the official qualifications aren't online yet. Maybe you could tell me. Oh, now they are. Trayvon's in. Reese Prescott's in. Arthur Cisse is in. The slowest qualifying time in was 10:12. Reese Prescott. Let me see what Donovan's saying. Oh, let me see what this guy's saying too. Okay. So we got 800 meters coming up. But I want to get Donovan in here to talk some sprints. Tough one for Dina, man. Wallace. Also Wallace.
I'm making fire, Anderson. Making fire.
Are you?
Yeah,
Whoa. Careful with that, man. Time is in Tokyo right now, 9:25. Wait, that ain't right. Hold on, let me reset that clock. $8:45. Okay, so it's 8:45. The women's 100 meters will be happening at women's 100 final will be happening at 9:50. So I just found out just after that I'm going to be going on TV. Yeah, for real. Trayvon's hurt. Hold up. What's that? Hold up. Let me share this. Zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. People want to come in here and toss the sprints. Hold tight, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. My stream is tripping right now, man. But yeah, the rounds, we don't got to see no extras. You just got to know who's in shape. I think that the people that looked the best were Ronnie Andre and Marcel Jacobs, but I didn't see a Connie's heat. So that's a big one. That would have been very telling. That's another major medal threat. I did a video on it, but I was trying to fit all the information in within like 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I didn't get to mention my honorable mentions, who happened to be Ronnie Baker and Akani Simbini. But I still don't have them medaling. But I still would have liked to see how they looked, just so I can say for sure. Because that's a pre-prediction. You know that once the rounds start, you see things like what we saw with Trayvon. I don't think guys should get thrown out when it's not a visible advantage. What do y'all think about that? I hate seeing people fall start out of races, man. It's trash. I think Mo has made me an 800-meter fan. Is she a lock for the gold? I'd like to say yes, but the 800 is just so unpredictable, man. The best runners are ready to adapt to any scenario, whether you go out slow, whether you go out fast. So you have to have a high level of endurance, and you gotta have that sprint speed. The best ones are ready for anything. If you're lucky, if you know your sprint is good, then occasionally you'll end up in those races where the pace goes out really slow, and then you'll be okay. But you never know how the race is gonna go. You never end up which part of the track you're gonna end up on. 800-meter races rarely end up the same twice. Every race is different, whether it's whatever lane you're in, whether it's who's around you, whether if you end up tussling, pace goes out slow, pace goes out fast. Yeah, Audrey Wilson doesn't look the same this year. I understand it's a semi, but I don't think she sees that. I don't think she sees what's happening behind her. You better look up at the screen. Oh, she did look up at the screen. She just didn't have it. Dag. Audrey Wilson ran out of time, or ran out of real estate. Let me see what man's are saying. Hold up. It should be green. Yeah, just back in the day, 400-meter runners used 800s to build their endurance. How times have changed. Yo, it's true, huh? Now it's reversed. 800-meter runners are using the 400 for their speed. I say this though: if you're a 400-meter runner, and say if you're a guy, you're running around 45 seconds on the regular. If you're female, you're running around 51 seconds. Yo, do the 8, because if you're steady 51, 52 as a woman and steady 45, maybe even 46 as a man, you're never going to be in the mix. You're not going to run 44 or 43. You're not going to run 48 or 49. Run to 8. Your flat speed's going to be better than most of them. You could It's just a mentality to build that endurance. So, I mean, that's that. Yeah. Let's see what Donovan's saying. What are you saying, dude? Why isn't this charging? Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, so they came back to the 100 meters. Respect. Because they realized they cut it short to talk to Dina, which is cool. It's good to hear from Dina. But I mean, wow. See, Johan ran harder than he wanted to. Australian champion. Had to work and dedication to get a 46 athlete to 46. Don't tell them not to run the 400, do they? Benito, okay, let me clarify something, okay? If you're consistently running 45 and 46 seconds through your career, not if you do it at the early stages of your career, if you've been doing it for years and you're not budging, you're staying in that range. If you're coming to the end of your career and you want to have some to salvage some sort of success, run to 8. It's not going to happen at the latter part of your career for you to drop 3 seconds. If you can show me one person that dropped 3 seconds in the latter part of their career, I'll agree with you, man. But aside from that, no. Do the 8. Yo, I reflect on my career. I ran some 10-0s. I ran 10-1 a bunch of times, but I was always getting injured because I was meant to run the 4 upon reflection. So, and the thing is, no one would have had my flat speed in the 100 back then. I would have killed in the 4. It's a different mentality though. But you can't like you're right, you can't and shouldn't disrupt other people's dreams. I would never walk up to a sprinter, a 400-meter runner, and be like, you know what, you should run the 8. I wouldn't do that. But if you ask, and just my general philosophy of it is like, yo, it's the smart decision. It definitely is the smart decision. You get it if you really want. Just try and try and try, and you'll see it. That's a great mentality to have, man. But as far as the facts, you have a much better chance of being successful if you just add some distance on that. You'll kill people. You have something that those other people that are running fast in the 8 don't have: speed. You can build endurance. You can't make speed. It's really hard to make speed. It's a lot easier to build endurance. Oof. I wonder if people are starting to wake up in time for this. In time for this 100-meter final, which is going off at 9:50 Japan time, 8:50 EST. Who is that? Oh, Elaine, looking sick. Elaine already has her race posted on. Elaine already has her semifinal posted on her Instagram. I'm assuming someone else is working her account. Must be. I would hope so. I would think so. There's just too much track and field going on. So much. See. What y'all saying in here? Shelly running low 10.5. You thinking world record? You think she can run 10.49? I don't know about y'all, but I got Elaine winning. Elaine's gonna win that, man. Let me see what my inbox is saying. My phone is blowing up, people. Wallace Spearman is on site, and he's saying that he may drop by to have a chat about what we've seen. A Ting Mo has made me an 800-meter fan. Did I just say that? I think I did, but it's the truth. She's too good. She's too good. The natural talent is what's separating her. What makes me a little bit nervous is her back kick. Her legs are so long. It's just, it seems right there to get clipped. I saw her get clipped one time and she handled it so well for the US trials. You could argue she's one of those runners that could get up and still get back into the race. It's just looking too effortless right now. I would want to know, what do you do to try and shake up a runner like a Ting Mo that's separated themselves in a way like this in the 800? Do you blatantly just try to box them in? No, she's being pushed. She wants to conserve energy, but she's still being pushed. That just looked too easy, man. That just looked too easy. Yo, big up to what name. You're funny, dude. Yo, the viewers is about to start rolling in. People are starting to wake up. But yo, while you were sleeping, yo, you missed some speed, man. Let me tweet out that I'm live right now. See if we can get Donovan. How's my audio right now? Am I crisp? Am I crispy? Let me just alter something real quick. I don't know if this is a good idea. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay. What? Okay. That's a problem. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, hold up. Viewers. Yo, Julian, you checking out the track meet? big track meet in Tokyo. We're talking 100 meters. What did you see? Come talk about it. Link. Oh, and also, sorry, I'm taking viewers. Let me get to these comments in a second. I'm just telling everybody about the stream. And then let's see here. You guys can still discuss amongst each other. Share. Copy link. Okay. Tokyo 2020. Track and field. Tweet that, tweet that, tweet that. Let me see what y'all are saying here. Shelly running close to the world record. Trust, yeah, I see that. Ting Mo is unstoppable. Is it possible to do the 400 doubles? I think that would be taxing, and I think the schedule. I don't think the schedule would permit because the finals is in 2 days. Yeah, the finals is in 2 days, and also, speaking of which, I got something I gotta edit. But yeah, the finals is in 2 days, and also, I think the 400 meter heats may start tomorrow, or they may start the same day as the final. So imagine running a 800 meter final. No, actually running a 400 heat, and then running an 800 final. That'd be tough. That'd be tough. What is it? Heat there. She got the semis for the 100. Yo, I wish I could put them up on the screen to review, but they'll stop my stream. We've got about 45 minutes. No, about 40 minutes till that final 100 meter final. So they're gonna end up going to the call room in the next 10 minutes. So pretty nerve-wracking situation for those athletes. I've been in a bunch of finals, but never been in a world championship final or an Olympic final. Been some championship finals, Pan American Games, Commonwealth Games, but not a World Championships or an Olympics. And I'll tell you, even at those championships, the tension is at a really high level. At the Olympics or the World Championships, I can't even imagine what those call rooms are like, or the walk to the track, the walk out of the tunnel, looking down the straightaway. Donovan's messaging me right now. He said he was gonna come and talk some of the stuff he's seen. Maybe he could break down some of that for us. I'd love to hear that, because, and no matter what he says, he's not really gonna be able to put it into words, because no. Just messaged me, so let's see. What the? Don't mess with me. Joel, you looking at the semis? You need to wake up and catch this final, man. Whoa. Uh, yo, who knows? Who knows a lot about YouTube streaming? Because some of these stats I don't get. 80 playbacks. Okay. Heat one. Ooh, you're talking about those. Let's pull those up, Joel. I'm tripping. I thought you were talking about watching the women's races again. It's a good idea, man. Let's check out these semis. Whoa. It's day 3, men's 100 meter semis. That's crazy. They came out with them already, man. Start list. Let's go through them, Joel. Semifinal number 1. What? I don't even know. Yushiritsi Itsekiri for Nigeria. Lane 2. Lane 3, Reese Prescott of Great Britain. Look, I had trouble saying that first name, and then the second name came up, and it was an easy name to say. I automatically had trouble with that. Great Britain, Reese Prescott. Lane 3. Lane 4, Gift Leotlela. Lane 5, Johan Blake, Jamaica. Lane 6, Andre DeGrasse, Canada. Lane 7, Fred Curley, USA. Lane 8, Jimmy Vico, France. Lane 9, Ferdinand Omanyala Omurwa, Kenya. Yo, that's a good draw for Andre. That means that the other sections must be filthy, because that seems fairly comfortable. You got Johan and Fred to worry about, really. He already beat Fred in his heat. And then, oh, let me send this to Donovan. He could chime in. Oh, maybe he's here already. Donovan's about to tune in, ladies and gentlemen. Video. Just come forward a bit. Okay. Let's send this link to Donovan. Okay. So Donovan's going to join us, ladies and gentlemen. We can talk about some of these. What we saw. Here we go. Admit him. For those of y'all that are watching, share the stream, yo. Let people know Donovan's in here talking about sprints. Let me let the world know as well. What's good, dude? We live, yo.
Morning.
Well. The plot thickens,
Has it?
Mr. Donovan Bailey. You kind of came just in time because I was just talking about how I never walked out to an Olympic final. You know what I'm saying? I've never felt the tension of, semis finish, you're in the warm-up area, you get called to the call room, you make that walk to the tunnel, you're in the call room. So take us through that.
Yeah, say that again. Repeat that.
So before a final, the tension obviously is really high, right? Tell me.
Always.
So walk us through the whole after the semi, getting back to the warm-up area, prepping, warming up, getting to the call room. Walk us through like what it feels like and what that's like.
Well, first of all, I mean, I think that most people's got to understand that when you're as a fan, when you're watching the Olympic Games, you are watching the greatest physical specimen of the world. So whether you're watching whatever event you're watching, whatever gender, and the sense of release for me has always been that first heat. Kind of get the tension and the cobwebs, get it out of the way. But after that, really, it's just relaxation, man. I mean, one of the things I look for when I'm watching these athletes compete today is looking at, what the mannerisms of what they do. How they're lacing up their shoe, how they're looking in the stands. I mean, obviously, it's very weird looking at a stadium that is empty. It's kind of scary.
Right.
But yeah, this is. When I'm looking at all the mannerisms and all the things that happen, because physically, in order for you to be on the track, you have to have put in some work, but also mentally, you can crack really easy for those who are looking for and expect something different. There's certainly. I'm looking at some of the athletes now, and there's a few of them that. I think I've told you this. They're depending on the audience that gives you that added, it's that added. It's like the sixth man. The fans, that added vortex, that added electricity.
Yeah.
And there's a few people that are really doing well, and there's some that's not doing so well because that's not all there. So definitely, it's it is the mental preparation now that separates everyone.
What's up? Yeah, I think the newer athletes tend to be a little bit more okay with no stands as opposed to athletes who have been there and felt the electricity. You know what I'm saying? When you felt it, you've been in it. I think they're the ones might be being like, ugh, this doesn't even feel like an Olympics. Ugh, this is, I don't feel the buzz I'm supposed to feel. I think if you're new, it's kind of like, well, whatever, you know. How do you think you would have fared in an empty stadium?
Yeah, repeat that again. I don't know what's happening with that speaker.
For real? What about now?
Yeah, I'm probably doing something wrong.
Well, if a lot of people knew the phone that you had, they would say that that was the first thing.
No, but you know what it is? I'm trying to find the speaker on here. That's the problem. I think.
Right.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's roll with this.
Yeah. So, how do you think you would have been in an empty stadium?
I'd have been fine, man, because I'm never really worried about where I competed. I mean, if there's something that I need to get done, I just need to get it done. I mean, the fact is, I like competing. I think that anytime there's no athlete, whether or not it's Tiger Woods or Michael Jordan or Pele or whoever. I mean, I think that you up your game, regardless of the stage it's on. I mean, and I think that there's a level of importance. The level of importance for me is always about what was at stake, not who was watching. Being in Atlanta or being in Sweden or in Athens, at the major championships, I never cared about, like, I don't want to say I never cared about the fans, but I never worried about the fans, because standing on the blocks to me, looking at the audience, it was just an abstract painting of black and white dots. I didn't I didn't even like for me it was quiet, like in my head, and when I'm in my zone, it was completely quiet. So the stadium would not have mattered at all. And so you can see the champions that are in Tokyo now understanding that it's not the audience. It's my preparation. It's their preparation. It's what's at stake. I mean, there's, 5 years ago was the Olympic Games, and 3 years from now will be the next Olympic Games. That's it. You can lose, you can lose every race or every event this year and win one. This is not like a 7-game NBA series or some sort of hockey 7-game series or something. Yeah. Not. It's one shot. That's it.
Yeah, that's real. What'd you think of the women's semis?
Which one?
Well, I know the one that stood out to me. Elaine's is the one that stood out to me, but I probably because I picked her to win. But that was I was on with CTV while it was happening, so I didn't see it live. So I ended up watching it afterwards. Yo, dog,
Which one?
Elaine. I ended up seeing Elaine's afterwards. That's the easiest. That's the easiest 10-7 you'll ever watch, yo. Ever. Elaine
is in spectacular form.
Yeah.
Elaine is in spectacular form. I know that she was having. Do you remember when she was having all those Achilles issues?
Yeah.
And you saw that there was a strain coming out of the blocks. There's none of that now, and her top end is at next level, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, I think it's going to be amazing. But as I said to you before, Shelly-Ann Fraser, man, she's looking fantastic.
She looks good too.
I know that. I mean, and here's the thing. Here's the thing that we know, and I said it yesterday. We know that the 100-meter gold medal is going home to Jamaica. Mm-hmm. That's it. Anybody who thinks differently, man, you're throwing away your money in that bet.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
However, here's what's gonna happen, and I might know a little thing about it. Elaine has got to relax at 80 meters, and she looks spectacular. So we're gonna see that there is Talu and Shelly-Ann Fraser are gonna get out. Mm-hmm. Are going to get out. Shelly-Ann's not gonna break. Mm-hmm. Right? I mean, at least she has not. I've never seen her getting run down. So I don't think that she's gonna break. And I also believe that Shericka Jackson is gonna come in and do some damage too. But listen, at the end of the day, Jamaica is gonna sweep.
Mhm.
I still think that Shelly Ann's gonna get out and stay out. Um, but Elaine looks spectacular, man. I mean, we're gonna see in the finals, we're gonna see probably 2 10-6s, right?
Two.
Or even faster.
Yeah. Have you seen the
Yep.
Have you seen the lane draws yet? You want to hear them?
Huh?
You want to hear the lane draws?
Sure.
So, Shelly in 3,
Mhm.
Elaine in 4, Talu in 5,
Okay.
and
Uh-huh.
then Sharika Jackson in
Sharika?
6. Yeah. So
Oh wow.
so they split the Jamaicans up, but I think that's good for Sharika to be away from them too, because they're gonna go at each other. You know what I'm saying? It could be good
It
or
is
bad.
great for. I can tell you this. Okay, it's great. It is great for Sharika to be on the outside.
Mhm.
It is outstanding for Talu to be on her inside
Mhm.
because Talu is going to get a better start than Sharika. So just give. It's going to just. It's. There's just going to be a target. Unfortunately, Talu is going to be the target, and she's going to get out on all of them. So, but also understand that Elaine is also you're gonna use Talu for her 30-meter rabbit,
Yeah.
which simply means that Shelly Ann is gonna leave them all. Like that's the only way. Yeah, Shelly Ann's gonna have to leave them all.
Yeah.
Like so yeah, she's on the outside. Well, a little bit. She's not on the outside, but you know what I mean. She's on the outside inside. So lane 3 is
Yeah, actually,
Right.
swap Elaine and Shelly. So Elaine's in 4, Shelly's in 5, Talu 6, Sharika 7.
oh wow.
Yeah, so
Even better.
the two starters are in the middle.
Man, you could not have made a better women's 100-meter finals, man.
It's gonna be crazy.
Well, all you need is Shakari in there.
Oh,
That's it.
Can you imagine? Nah, can you imagine? Yo,
Well, we're gonna see it at Worlds next year, but I'm saying to you that this is incredible.
oh man,
This is incredible.
I wish you didn't even bring that up. I don't even want to. I'm thinking about it, but I mean, even still, it's still gonna be a hot final. But imagine, that would have been.
Yeah,
nuts.
listen. I mean, here's what I love. Here's what I love about this. Track and field is at its finest. I mean, and it's all good news.
Yeah.
We are having there's a global discussion now about track and field, about professional track and field, and it's not the men.
Yeah.
So I mean, just so there's no disparity, especially it's in this sport. There's no disparity because we know that it's simply about incredible athletic talent.
Yeah.
And we're talking about 4 women right now that are at their extreme best.
Yeah.
We're talking. So I mean, I think that some of the people, some of the older people understand this. This is like watching, Gwen Torrance versus Privalova versus Merlene Ottey versus
Gail.
who else can we throw in there?
Gail Devers.
Gail. Sorry, wow,
yeah,
Gail
yeah,
Devers. I mean, throw in Julia Cuthbert.
Oof.
I mean, we are talking about the greatest and fastest women in history today.
Yeah.
And I think it's so incredible. And also, obviously, you have a lot of coaches and athletes watching, male or female.
Yeah.
I want every one of them to take a look at just how technically sound these women are.
Yeah.
For Shelly Ann Fraser to do the things that she does at 5'3" or 5'2", for Talu to do it Shelly Ann's 4'11". Talu is 5 feet, right? I mean, for every single time that these women compete, they have to execute precisely,
Yeah.
or it is the difference between eighth place, or well, actually not even making the finals,
Yeah.
or eighth place to first place.
Yeah.
And the execution is next level, man. I mean, I think that we will see probably the greatest women 100-meter finals in Olympic history.
Quite possibly, man. Quite possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I realize that when it comes to sport, track and field, we don't even separate the male like sport is so it's thought of so male dominant in such a male dominant
Right.
perspective, but it's just normal to see the women out there. Like men and women it's the same. Everyone wants to see both events, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Absolutely.
that's why track and field should be a sport of the future, yo. Because the balance is thanks, baby. Appreciate that.
Well, ultimately, I've never been to a championships anywhere and not want to see the women compete
Exactly.
ever ever. And it's incredible, man. I mean, I'm looking forward to this. When I competed, I did the same thing. I was always concerned. I was always curious, and I always was a fan and watched what the women did, what the women sprinters did, because it's just a flawless thing. It's so incredible.
Yeah, trust me.
So incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that final's going off in about 20 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yes.
Dang. Yeah, they're in the call room right now. I get nervous
Well,
when I
they-
watch finals, yo. 100 finals. Mainly
No.
the hundreds. I still get nervous when I'm watching, yo. Even if I don't have a favorite, there's something about it. It's just I feel it, man.
Well, there's a next level adrenaline. There's a next level adrenaline when you have competed at the highest level, or being a pro in track and field, or like whatever. If you competed, high school or college, pro, Olympics, whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it's when it's funny. When I know what's gonna happen, I'm not nervous. It's almost like me competing now. Watching the men's today, I was like, yeah, like I'm watching it, and I'm expecting things. And you can look at, again, I always look at the simple mannerisms of people, because I think that every athlete's quite OCD. There's particular things that they do that people might consider weird or abnormal, right? But you can see someone's nervousness when they show up on the track. And today, watching the men's, I was like, oh yeah, something's going on.
Right.
With that person or something, or that person seemed very relaxed. Right. So yeah, I mean, I saw a few things. I mean, and yeah, that's it's a little crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw Trayvon's round one didn't go as planned, but it was clearly the fastest semi. The heat winner ran 9:98. He ran 10:05 for fourth.
Doesn't matter.
I was going to get to that, because obviously it doesn't matter how fast it is. There's a certain fashion you want to finish your semi, especially if you're the favorite, or your heat, especially if you're the favorite, right? So, yeah, give us your thoughts on what happened with Trayvon.
Well, okay, where do I start with that?
Talk about his demeanor. You were talking about demeanor before the race. So what were you saying?
Trayvon, Trayvon doesn't like to be the hunted, right? I mean, first of all, you got to listen, to be a 100-meter guy, you're a sniper, man. You come ready, loaded every day, all day, good night, anytime, right?
Yeah.
And I know that Trayvon doesn't like to be, I don't know him, but I know what it's like to be the king, right? And when you're the king and you show up, even if you stutter, you stumble, it doesn't really matter. I didn't like his mannerisms at the block. He just seems quite pensive, seemed quite tight, actually. I mean, I understand what that's like, trying to get that first round out of the way, right?
Right.
But I'm telling you that when he came out, like, he stuttered out of the blocks. But even stuttering out of the blocks, one of the things you have to do is, one, gather yourself at the 20-meter mark and just establish yourself. Because I mean, just either pull up on a man, look at him, and be like, "What are you doing? What are you doing here, man?" Right? Listen, Sambini did it. This is what I'm saying to you, right? I mean, Andre did it, right? I'm saying to you that you have to own it, and so I didn't like his mannerisms. He was quite nervous. I know that he feels that he has to get a good start in order for him to relax.
Right.
And I didn't like that he didn't get a good start, and he spent a lot of energy trying to make up to only be fastest loser getting in.
Right.
That's what I didn't like. I mean, I didn't like. It's funny. I mean, and I'll probably talk more about this later on. But like, he took his numbers off after he passed the line, so it's almost like so I can think of one of two things. Is it like a Grand Prix where the race is done and I need to go home? Or is it like, I'm done with this race, I'm about to lay down the next race, right?
Right.
So I'm hoping it's the latter. I'm hoping Trayvon's like, what the hell just happened? Okay, let me just get naked, shower,
right,
clean off the stench of this race, and then I'm about to lay down for these guys. I hope it's that one, because that's the Trayvon Bromell I want to see. I want to see him show up at his best against the guys that have made the finals or made the semifinals. Sorry.
Well, when a favorite runs bad in the heats, it usually sets up a stacked semi. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So
correct.
Let's take a look at these semis real quick. So the first semi, Yushiritsi Itsekiri, I don't know what that is, from Nigeria. Reese Prescott, lane 3. Gift Leotla, South Africa, lane 4. Johan Blake, lane 5. Andre DeGrasse, lane 6. Fred Curley, lane 7. Jimmy Vico, lane 8. Ferdinand Omanyala Omurwa, lane 9. So,
hold up. That's one semi?
That's one semi.
Oh, man. Okay.
That's one semi. So Johan, Andre, Fred. Jimmy's not in the greatest shape right now.
Who?
And Gift. Oh.
Yes.
Yo, I wasn't even thinking,
Fred,
So
Andre, Fred, Gift, Johan.
No, that's
who
hot.
else?
And Jimmy Vico, and Reese Prescott.
Well, no, Vico's not in 9-8 shape.
Reese Prescott's not 9-8 either. So Gift, Johan, Andre, Fred.
Yes.
Yeah, they're all.
That's
in
the
middle.
4.
Yeah, so that's the first semi.
Oh, jeez.
Yo, so top 2 and next 2 fastest. So you got to get top 2. You don't want to mess around and get third, because there's 2 other heats that you don't know what the wind's gonna end up like. You don't know. You don't want to play around with that, right? So everyone's trying to get.
Hold on, Bromell's in that heat too, right?
No. That's
okay.
So Gift, Johan, Andre, and Fred. But Johan didn't even win his heat. Some Australian guy won the heat. Did you see that?
Yeah, man, Rowan Browning. Yeah. You got it, the dude, man. I'm telling you.
Watching him
I love that kid.
I've been seeing clips of him on social media. I didn't really understand how real. I didn't know how real those times were over there in Australia. You never know, right? But
I love that kid.
Yeah.
I talked to you about this yesterday. When you show up and you're not the king, and believe me, right now, it's 2021. It's a 2020 Tokyo Olympics. This 100 meters is wide open, and I love the fact that Andre's number 1, and he should very well take home the gold. But this the Rohan kid, I love him, man. I mean, and I've always loved just the mannerisms of the Australians, because they're like, yo, we're bringing it. It doesn't matter if someone's going to come and run 10-1. It's like, we're bringing it. And I've loved it, right? Yeah. And this is exactly, I mean, outer lane 1, young kid, love him. Yeah. And showed up at the Olympic Games knowing that, 1, every race is a final. And that's why, he's going to also improve. If he doesn't fold, he's going to improve also. But anyways, Let's get to the next semifinal.
Yeah, that's just the first one. So Heat semi number 2. Filippo Tortu, lane 2.
Uh-huh.
Trayvon Bromell, lane 3. Oblique Seville, lane 4.
Looking good. Oblique.
Yep. Femio Gnodi, lane 5. Rohan
Yeah.
Browning, lane 6. Enoch
Yeah.
Edigoke, the guy who won Trayvon's heat, in lane 7. Zarnell Hughes, lane 8. Sean Maswangani, lane 9.
Sean made it through. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. That doesn't seem as hot, does it?
No, it's not a. Well, here's the thing. There's a couple of
Names-wise.
people. There's a couple of rookies and there's a couple of rookies in there. So I think that
Sorry, buddy.
So I think that Trayvon.
Uh-huh.
I think that Trayvon is gonna. I think that Trayvon is going to. He's gonna get back to his standard thing, unless he's injured and we don't know.
Mhm.
He's gonna get back to his regular self. Tortu is actually a sub 10 guy, right? So he's actually in with a couple of guys. But I'm sure that if he falters in this, then it's over for him.
Yeah.
I mean, over in this in the 100 meters anyway.
I think he got really lucky, man. He got
Yeah.
really lucky. Could have ended up a lot worse. So
Yeah.
he's through. Clearly the best personal best, but it's not necessarily looking good after that first round. So we'll look at Heat 3. Jason Rogers, St. Kitts, Paulo Andre, Camilo de Oliveira, lane 3. Su Bingjan, lane 4. Marcel Jacobs, one of my medal picks, lane 5. Ronnie Baker, lane 6. Akani Simbini, lane 7. CJ Uja, lane 8. Arthur Cisse, lane 9. Yo, man, the first and the third are stacked, man.
First and third are stacked. First and third are stacked. Yeah. If you don't, if you're not top 2 there, then you might be in the audience.
That's crazy, man. I don't think I like. I don't know if I like top 2 in the next 2 fastest, man. I think it should just be heat winners, and then the next 5 fastest. What do you think?
Well, I don't know about all that because when I ran, it was top 4, bro. 2
I know.
semifinals. That's it.
I know.
Good night.
And I
Right.
I like that. If you're gonna go top whatever, if there's 2 and you pick top 4, I like that. But the 2-2-2.
Yeah, but what are you talking about?
So watch.
If you have if you took fine. if you now minus if you took the 3 semis that you just told me
Right.
and you put in 2 semifinals, so you get rid of the slowest men,
Right.
right?
Right.
And you put that into 2 semifinals.
Mhm.
That's 2 finals, bro.
It is.
So
It is.
so you're messed up either way.
But at least there's more of a fair shot to get in. You can be out on a technicality. Like you could have a fast time and still not make it through just because of your draw. You know what I'm saying? If you run
That's why they call this a man's race, man. This is why whomever the winner is king, bro.
at least
That's why that is, because guess what? The mentality of any athlete, male or female, if you know that there's 2 of you, just 2, that will guarantee you making it through and getting you the lane that you want, man up or woman up. Let's go. Let's get on it.
yeah.
That's the bottom line,
Yeah.
right? So that's why this works great for me. Top two, and you punch your ticket.
Yeah, man.
Anything else, you're sitting and wait.
Yeah. It's a tough life, man. But exciting.
Is what it is.
But exciting. We are 5 minutes away from the finals now.
Yes, sir.
They're doing a little preview showing the last on BBC. They're showing all the semis over again, just so we can get a taste of how people looked.
Right.
Talu's always been the type where her face looks like she's doing too much, but I mean she'll end up still performing fairly well through the rounds. But as I'm looking at this again, yeah, the race is going to be Shelly and Elaine, and this is going to be
The race is Shelly, Elaine, and Sharika. I'm telling you, that's the race. I mean, Talu will be there for 50 meters.
Mm-hmm.
But Talu, unfortunately, I'm telling you, Talu is the rabbit. And I mean, I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way at all. I'm saying that her first of all, for her to be in the race, she has to have a spectacular first 50 meters. And then having that, unfortunately, you're out in front of Sharika, who's taller, stronger, bigger, faster. So you're out in front knowing that someone's coming at you,
Yeah.
right? Elaine is taller. I mean, like again, Shelly Ann, I mean, I want to see the extended just the energy between those two.
Yeah. Are you watching it right now?
Well, it's coming on right now, yeah.
Okay, I won't say much, but yeah, they're out on the track. Shelly got that gold hair.
Yep.
Mm.
She's sending a message. I tell you what, man, I'm telling you, Elaine looks so smooth. When you're looking at she's just back to that form. Elaine looks fantastic.
Yeah.
But as I was saying to you before, you have to run that relaxed when there's someone out in front of you.
Yeah.
Right. And so I'm looking forward to this race. I mean, again, I'm a fan of these women. Definitely a fan of Shelly and Elaine and Sharika. Well, I mean, just a fan of great athletics, period. But yeah, it's going to be quite interesting. I just want to see the start, man.
Yeah.
This will be told at 30 meters, Anson.
Mm-hmm.
30 meters.
So check this. I think that my stream or my broadcast is a little bit ahead of yours. I don't want to ruin the race for you. So
okay,
let's reconvene. So you got
all right.
you got Shelly. You got sweep
yes.
for sure. We both got sweep. You got Shelly though?
Okay. Yeah, there's a sweep.
All right, yeah, let's reconvene, yo. I'm about to check this.
All right.
I respect Dada Mbele, everybody.
All right.
All right, cool.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
All right. I would have loved to have kept him on during the race, but I mean, I ain't going to be able to not talk about the race while it's happening, and I'll ruin the race for him. I would hate for someone to do that to me, so we could just talk to him afterwards. It's time to get serious, people. These effects are sick. Baby. Jade, you watching? So, any last second predictions, people? You know I got Elaine. These effects are crazy. This was shaping up to probably be the best Olympics in history before COVID happened. Ever. It would have been the best in history. But results-wise, we could still have some of the best results we've ever seen in history. But can you imagine what this environment would be like with these high-quality performers? If there's people out there, I can't help but to think about that. But BDQ got JA sweep. I got that too, but pick a winner though, BDQ. Sharika Jackson, former 400-meter runner, bronze medal at the 2019 World Championships. Now dabbling in the 100 meters. Marie-Josée Talu. There's going to be a lot of angry Jamaicans if she breaks up that sweep. I know that. So she may want to rethink that. No, I'm just joking. She's going to do her thing. The favorite, Shelly Ann Fraser-Pryce. They put her dead in the middle of the track. I must say, they laid it out for Shelly to have a fairly easy path. Obviously, she had to do her thing, but every round of hers was fairly easy, and she's got the preferred lane. She did have the fastest time, though, so it makes sense. Elaine, the quote-unquote underdog, Elaine Thompson. Yeah, I'm kind of nervous. I must say, I'm feeling kind of nervous. Why? I don't know. I just do all the time when there's a final on. These effects are amazing, man. Yeah, Elaine's definitely. Elaine just needs to be within arm's length. And Shelly has to get out. That's the thing with starters, they have to get out. Ah, the setting must just be amazing. Even without the fans, it's still kind of cool, man. So, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is welcome to the Olympics, ladies and gentlemen. This is where the games really establishes what the games mean. It's moments like these. We haven't had a moment like this yet. A moment of anticipation. Yep. Shelly didn't get out enough. She didn't get out enough. That's Elaine. That's Elaine. Shelly didn't get out. I told y'all, yo. Blows! 1060. Don't go. My predictions are always on point. Into a headwind, yo. 1061. You joke with me right now? From the jump, yo. She didn't get out. She didn't get out. I seen it. They got the sweep, though. That's one prediction check mark. Oh, she wanted that, yo. She wanted that. Shelly looks shocked. Shelly looks shocked. Shelly looks shocked. Shelly looks shocked. Come here, come here. Shelly looks shocked.
No, the way she ran that.
Yo,
No,
right out the
way
blast.
she ran the semi, no,
I knew at the blast, I was like, Shelly ain't far enough, yo. She ain't far enough. And Shelly knew she wasn't far enough, too.
No. Is it? I don't even know who came second. Third. Who came third?
Sharika. It was a sweep. Yeah, it was a sweep. But I haven't seen licks like that in a while. She was clear. And 1074 was second. Shelly was second, 1074, and it was clear. I told you. That's my tweet right now. Let me tweet that right now. All capitals. I told you. I told you. I told you. I told you. Ooh. First prediction. 100%. Told y'all, man. Told y'all. What's up, Omar? Big up yourself. I want to see the front view. I want to see the realization on her face. Can we see a front view of Elaine? Oh, she knew. She knew. She knew. Oh, wow. That was amazing, man. That was amazing, man. That was amazing. I can't get enough of this. Trying to. Oh, I want to see your face. When she realized. When did she realize? Look at the tech. Look at the form and the technique. She has the best 100-meter form in the world, arguably. Jeez, man. Yo, let them know, yo. I'm the defending Olympic champion. They're not even interacting.
No, because they don't like
I know.
That's
I know.
good. I like that.
I like that too.
Don't talk to me.
That's what I'm saying.
Just because you're in my country, if anything, you're my biggest rival.
Yeah.
What was the time? 61?
61-74. I don't know Sharika's yet. Oh, there we go. We got a little picture.
Get it for the Jamaican.
Shelly's trying to hold it together. She did a Jeter and pointed at the clock. Yeah, she did, yeah. Hey, man. Ladies and gentlemen, just when you hear me predict something, just listen, yo. Y'all need to just listen. It's just what it is. I know y'all were talking about the pocket rocket. Hey, I like Shelly. I just didn't see it happening. Not after Hungary. I'm going on TV at about 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait to talk about this. Let me see. Pass that headset for me, baby, please. Thanks.
Look at this. She's got her head down. Her head's up already. Her head's only just come up now.
Yeah.
She had her head down.
She stayed with her phases, yeah.
Her technique.
Wow.
Okay.
The move was just ugh.
Oh,
That was nasty.
what? I can't cope. I get so excited. There's no other sport in the Olympics.
So I'm saying, yo. When I was saying this just now, when have we experienced a moment like this yet so far in the games?
There's none.
Leading in, the build up, the actual performance, the result. Come on, man. We ain't had no nothing like this. Whether you're talking about before the race, during, or after. Pointed at the clock. Talu, she shit herself, yo, from like 30 meters.
She can't run. I don't know what the time is.
Elaine is just, look at how calm she was, man. That's just crazy. I have let me see if I can get the times for you. Times, nope, still not up yet. They're slow with the times on the site. I'm about to get a call for TV. Like just now. When it comes, I'll tell you. You're good now. Wow, the fast final, yo. 61. What did Tyler run? Oh, here we go. They're here. Oh, that's an Olympic record. Because Flojo's was windy. Her 54 was windy. Wow. That's huge. Shelly Ann Fraser Price getting interviewed right now. She doesn't look happy at all. Look at the lower third. They already had her winning, yo. It says Shelly Ann Fraser Price winner. Everybody thought Shelly was gonna win, yo. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Oh yes. Hello. How you doing? Let me turn all this audio down for you real quick. You 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool. Let's tilt up a bit. How's that?
That might be a hair too much, actually.
Too much.
Yeah. Awesome. And then are you able to move more to your left? Because you don't want to get
This
you
way.
cut off in the boxes. Yeah.
There we go.
Perfect.
Cool.
Witnessed it in Rio, and even though you don't have any one-on-one time there, it's still nice to be in the stands.
1 sec. You was just about to do this TV thing real quick.
Yeah, that's been the toughest thing.
Yeah. All right. So, sorry. What did you say, sir?
Oh, sorry. No, not you.
Okay. Cool.
We haven't had a lot of time. Just as one self, just the process of what goes on in their day, right? And especially if they're eating and like drug testing and like well, then media. So we haven't got a text and got back a text or two, but probably really won't have been. You'll see big
Well, first off, I want to say, I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. Because everybody had Shelly Ann Fraser Price winning. Just on the show we got on Conventional Voices of Track and Field, I did a preview video with Jay Johnson as well, just of who's gonna what the order was gonna be. We both predicted sweep, but everyone had Shelly winning. I had Elaine winning just because of how she was running and competing leading into the games and just after the Olympic trials. She's the defending champion. A lot of people forgot that, and also she's gearing towards the championships, not the Jamaica trials, not anything else before that. So through the rounds, she looked like she had something in the tank, and she once she came out of the blocks and had Shelly Ann Fraser Price in arm's length, immediately I said it's over. I knew she was gonna come through in the end. So it was an amazing race. The women's race, coming in was highly anticipated in comparison with the men's, even with Sha'Carri in or out of the race. So I mean, it lived up to the hype. Second fastest time in history.
I think that was watching very right now. I'll admit, I was one of those people who thought Shelly Ann was going to. When you look back at that race that took place, where do you think she went wrong? Was it her start?
Well, the thing is, Shelly, her start is an amazing start. She'll beat some of the men out of the blocks. So her start is she obliterates people out of the blocks. But the thing is, when you're a starter, you kind of depend on it. And the start is a moment. When you lose that moment, then there's not much time. There's not much you can do in the latter part of the race. I usually go with closers and finishers when it comes to the 100 meters because there's a lot more time to make up ground in your strength. So once she didn't get out of the blocks, I mean, she was still able to hold on for second, but I knew that the top end of a lane was going to come through. You got to depend on the top end and the closers in situations like that because there's more track to work with for them.
Elaine was very impressive. Great race to watch. The last Shelly Ann in the Olympics. Do you think we'll see her in Paris?
Personally, I don't think we're going to see her in Paris in 2024. I do think we may see her at the World Championships next year. And if I was to predict, I would say, and we know about my predictions, I think that next year will be her final year. I think she'll retire after next year. An amazing career. She's done a lot. In the latter part of your career, you want to do some other things. When you've accomplished so much, there's not much more that's going to keep the motivation going. So I could see her doing next year in Eugene for the World Championships as a swan song, and then retiring a legend. You know what I'm saying? She came second. She came second at the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm not trying to make it sound like it's bad.
I know. But I hear you. But when you have a pedigree like this, the expectations are higher from other people and from her herself. So I'm looking at some interviews. She's upset. So I know she would have wanted to go out on top, but maybe it'll give her the motivation she'll need for next year, which will most likely be her final year.
You know what? Maybe her getting that second place might bring her to Paris 2024. We never know.
Maybe.
I know we're almost out of time, but I want to talk to you about the Canadian women. They didn't place in the final, but what did you make of their performance? How they?
Well, I think to make it through to the semis is an impressive feat. I think what you got to take away from that is just what you felt, what you noticed from other people. Use it as a learning experience. And the next championships that comes up, they can take what they got from that and just try to perform better. It's all about progressing every year. That's the goal. So being in the semis is good, moving in the right direction. I hope to see a Canadian in that women's final next year.
One thing I know for sure we're going to hear more about is Grassy running later on today. But I want to thank you for talking to us again this morning. From now on, whatever prediction you make, I'm on.
Well, I got Andre winning. So you can ride with that.
I'm gonna write that down.
Okay, cool.
Once again, that's Ed Henry, two-time Olympian and content creator and co-host of Unconventional Voices of Track and Field. Thanks again for your time this morning.
No problem.
Thank you so much.
Cool.
Take care.
All right, thanks. Bye. My bad, peoples. Let's just do a little TV thing real quick. So yeah, man. One prediction in the books. How y'all like me now? No one thought Shelly could lose. I feel bad for her though because I'm sure she felt like she couldn't lose either. I sympathize with these athletes too much, man. But I mean, I just understand the road. I just understand what that feels like. You're expected to win. And I mean, I hadn't had to deal with that expectation to win since my college days and in certain meets. But like as a pro, but not the big meets. I didn't go to an Olympics expected to win or World Championships expected to win. That's another level of pressure, man. Can't even imagine. So, I mean, the letdown off of that is probably the same. You know what I mean? We now need Andre to win. Benito's saying, "Shake my head." You don't think Andre's gonna win, Benito? I'm trying to tell you about my predictions, man. I don't play around. The only thing about my prediction that would change now in that men's 100, I had Trayvon getting the silver. I got to stick with my prediction, so it is what it is. But that's the only one I'm feeling kind of about. So, but I know a lot of people had him winning, so no, there's not going to be many people who got better predictions than me in that 100, because pretty much everybody has Trayvon winning. Let me see when my phone is blowing up. Blowing up. Let me hear some of these messages, man. Close that. Okay. What did he? What is going on? Quit it. Are you hearing this? What our boy said before. Listen to what he said. Oh, Sharika. Oh, okay. Oh, he's talking about Shakari. He's talking about Shakari. Sorry for the cursing, people. It's not me. It's I have some friends that are very abrasive. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Well, she came fourth in the last edition. She in London. Yeah, it's tough for Talu, man, because I think Sharika. Huh? Oh no, the interview's done now. I'm sorry, baby. Sorry. I think that Sharika Jackson came out of nowhere and kind of messed up a lot of the predictions at the beginning of the season. So after that semi, I mean, you could see Sharika was kind of playing with Talu. You know what I'm saying? And Talu knew it. If she watched the replay, she knew it. Sharika definitely knew it. That's just what it is, though, man. I want to get Wallace in here because he's at the track. Oh, bro, what you think? Um. So viewers, I think I'm gonna get on with my day. I got a bunch of editing I gotta do. Just the content doesn't stop. It was cool watching the meet with y'all though. I'm gonna be back on tomorrow night talking about these men's semis. But I'll try to be on a little bit more. I want to be on before the semis start, so I'm gonna aim for that. And yeah, I got a little TV stint to do before, but yeah, we'll try to be a bit more punctual tomorrow as far as being on before the semis, so we can talk about it and experience the rest of my predictions together. Telling you, man, starters aren't necessarily dependable. You know what I'm saying? They're not always dependable. You can't mess up the start if you're a starter. But if you're a starter and you do your thing, more than likely you ain't gonna lose. So there's a balance. You know what I'm saying? There's a balance. So check this out. Respect all of y'all. Where's my respect to all of y'all, man? And I'm gonna be back again tomorrow. And you know what? Keep your notifications on, because if I come across the people that want to discuss what happened, I may just jump on and talk to them real quick. But yeah, respect though, man. And it was a good night. It's definitely a good night. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do that and tell your friends about this, yo. Get more people in here to have some dialogue while the sprints are happening. And the remainder of the events during the championships. And yeah, subscribe, follow, check out the podcast, check out the content, keep an eye out, keep sharing too. All right, respect to everybody, yo. Big up yourselves. Peace.